Hello! I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reading for Libra moons. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Oracle card coming right out. I love that. So as I'm shuffling out these cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths. To calm yourself and ground yourself. Center yourself. Get relaxed, get comfy. My setup's a little different. I hope it's not too noticeable. I'll try to fix the coloring and everything. I made a post on my community tab the other day, talking about how I am moving this summer. I'm moving across the country with 3 little cats, kind of by myself. Kind of. So it's just a really chaotic time for me right now. And so that's why my uploads have been a little more rare lately. But that's also why I'm in a different spot, because we have a lot of rearranging going on in the house and all that. So bear with me. I promise I'm doing my best. But anyway, Libra moons, enough about me. Let's take a look at your cards. So for the Oracle card, we have Clarity with Virgo and the Earth element. Okay. And for the Tarot cards, we have 9 of Swords reversed, Four of Swords reversed, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, Seven of Athames reversed, aka 7 of Swords reversed, and lastly, the Green Man, aka the Fool. Oh god, I'm suddenly forgetting if this was reversed or not. I don't think it was. Right? Sorry, my brain jumped somewhere else. I forgot. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that was upright. That's fine. Either way, it's fine. So I think the main thing that's really jumping out at me about this reading is I feel like you've been doing so much self-reflection. Maybe not even self-reflection, reflection in general. A lot of thinking, a lot of processing. Which is really nice. I think I'm just gonna go into the cards. So this 9 of Swords reversed with 5 of Wands. 9 of Swords is the card of anxiety and fear. So when we have that reversed, it tells me that you've been working through some of that, overcoming some of that, making some good progress with that. And that's really, really great. With this 5 of Wands here, that makes me think that this anxiety and fear had something to do with control, something that you were trying to control or struggling to control. But the thing with 5 of Wands is that a lot of times it's kind of petty. There's this feeling with 5 of Wands. I'll show you the card again. We have these 5 people here, these 5 witches maybe, who are trying to do their magical little ritual, but they're all kind of arguing, right? They all have their specific way that they want to do things, And they're, instead of really coming together and trying to find what's best for everybody and collaborate well, they're all just kind of like, well, I feel like we should use rosemary. Oh, well, I think we need something stronger. We need this. Oh, well, I don't think we should be using any herbs. We should be using blah, blah, blah. Like, very that energy, you know? So, all that to say, I think these things, well, the lesson with Five of Wands is usually to let go of the things that you don't have control over and just focus on the things that you do have control over, right? So I think that's a lot of what you've been working through here with this. Because a lot of times with this Five of Wands, it comes from a place of ego. And I mean that in the most neutral, just factual way possible, right? It's just because you want to do things the way you want to do them. And in this case, maybe doing them, having control over them is something that you, it'll make you feel better about, right? It'll make you feel less anxious about. If you're in control over it, things can be done your way and you won't have to worry as much, right? I think that's what you've been thinking, but unfortunately, I think with whatever this specific situation is for you, this is just one of those times when it might be a little easier to just take a step back and let things play out how they're going to play out, you know? Hi, this is Cheralyn, my kitty cat. Oh, and I should emphasize too, I don't think I really said this, but being that we have this Five of Wands here, I don't think that this is something that, I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be okay. The vibe with Five of Wands is very, like, petty, bickering type of energy. Like, not, like, it's all going to be fine. We're kind of just getting caught up in the little details, but really, big picture, everything's fine. So, yeah. Very nice. So, with this Four of Swords reversed and Seven of Swords reversed, Four of Swords is about taking a rest and taking a break. Okay, Cheralyn wants to hang out here for a little while. That's okay. So when we have that reversed, it tells me that, well, I mean, it can mean a couple things. You know what I think it's telling me in this case? I think I should jump down to Seven of Swords reversed, which I know you can't see because she's laying on it. But anyway, Seven of Swords is about trickery and deception. I think somewhere in your life there was someone, maybe you, maybe somebody else, somebody who was doing some lying and some tricking and something just a little maybe under the table. I don't know. And I think it's something that you might have been turning a blind eye to, or just kind of letting them get away with. Or again, maybe this is about you. Either way, though, Cheralyn, there's fire here. Please be careful. So I was saying Four of Swords is kind of about resting. So when it's reversed, that's like waking up, coming out of that, right? So I feel like there's something in here. And I feel like, I mean, I'm talking about all this in the past tense. I get the feeling that this is something you are dealing with or have been dealing with. But of course, it's a general reading. You may be somewhere else in the timeline. That's totally cool. But I feel like you are waking up to this stuff. I feel like you are noticing it more. It's bothering you more. And you're saying, okay, you know what? We got to deal with this. We got to deal with this head on. Again, being that this is reversed as well, it's making me think that this is being resolved. Because you're like putting your foot down and being like, yeah, no, I don't. Like, I've noticed you've been being sneaky. I haven't said anything about it. I've been wanting to give you the benefit of the doubt, but you know what? Maybe we should actually do something about it because this is getting a little out of hand and it just needs to be settled, you know? So I feel like that's what's going on here. I don't know if I have much more context for what that is, but that's good. If you are doing that or if you're thinking about doing that, keep doing that. Very good. That's definitely what you need to be doing right now. So I think coming over here, this kind of relates back to our oracle card here. I feel like you might be, with all of this healing and processing and growing and all that good stuff that's going on, I feel like now you're kind of at this point where you're feeling a little bit rejuvenated, a little bit refreshed, a little bit kind of like, okay, all right, I said I don't want to be treated like this anymore, so I'm not going to be treated like this anymore. Okay, I said I'm just going to give this to the universe and do my best to stay strong through it, so here we go. I'm going to do that, you know? So, like, start of a new era, but, like, not so dramatic. Just, like, you know, in your mind, being like, all right, yeah, I'm dealing with these things differently now. Let's go, you know? Being that we have this number 1 card and the 0 card, that to me is, you know, new beginning, right? So that's really, really great. But the Wheel of Fortune here, I always want to be cautious when this card comes up because we do have it upright, which is telling me upswing. Things are going well. Things are going good. But with the Wheel of Fortune, the lesson that we really want to remember from it and keep in mind is what the wheel represents. So typically in the standard Wheel of Fortune card, the wheel is a very old pagan symbol for life, right? So the top of the wheel represents the ups and the bottom of the wheel represents lows, right? So you have good times, bad times, good times, bad times, good times, bad times. And the point is that the wheel is always spinning. It's always going for everybody, forever, all the time. There are always good times and there are always bad times. It's just life. It's just how it is. So it's just saying that even though right now you may be in an upswing, and that's great, it will likely come down at some point. And that is okay. That doesn't mean you've suddenly started doing something wrong, necessarily, or whatever, you know. It's just natural. It's just life. And it's okay. And it's all good. And the fact that you've been doing all of this healing and are continuing to do all of this healing is so good, right? So it's just letting you know that when those tough times do come back again, please don't feel discouraged. You're still doing super awesome, super amazing. And you'll get back to the good times again. Because it keeps going forever, you know? Like, yeah, you're going to hit a low point, but then you're going to hit another high point again. Which then you'll probably hit another low point, but then you'll hit another high point again. And it'll just keep going and going, you know? So, anyway, Libra Moons, I think I'm going to leave it there. If you have any questions about this or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. If you're feeling particularly drawn to any of these cards or if you'd like a little more information about any of them, on the shorts part of my channel, I have hundreds of shorts videos where I talk about each of the cards. I talk about their upright meaning, their reverse meaning as well. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I'm like, what was the other thing? Upright meaning, reversed, and the symbolism in them. So, highly recommend you go check that out. But Libra Moons, one more time, very good job. Very big congratulations to working through all of this. It is so not easy. It's not easy at all. None of it. But the cards are telling me that you're doing a really good job with it. So, proud of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!